What's going on, YouTube? This your boy King Gabe here, and got a few minutes to do this here, which I don't really have much to say on this compared to what's already been said in the previous videos of Sponge Month. Yeah, because I mentioned at the end of the last review that I kind of had a little something to add to this Sponge Month to kind of conclude it. Like I said, it's not much. Basically, I just back, growing up, I did imagine myself. Well, not okay. Okay, let me rephrase that. I did imagine some things involving SpongeBob in general. I know because I actually first started watching it in high school, actually 8th grade, kind of leading into high school, even before I even started watching Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I kind of got exposure to SpongeBob, but I got more into it in high school there. I watched it along with shows like Ed and Eddie and stuff like that. I remember they used to have what was called back because I played it in middle school. They had what was called this SpongeBob online game, which they probably still got online game, but I don't think they still have the one I'm talking about. It was one where SpongeBob had to flip the different Krabby Patties and stuff. Had to get them all right, sort of like the Pickles episode, where he stated all the order that he put the Krabby Patty with the works in, and it's like, you forgot the pickles. Yeah, so pretty much that. I had a lot of fun playing that game. Watched a lot of the episodes, like I mentioned before, in high school. Quite a bit that came out, as well as the first movie back then and all that. I didn't get to see the first movie in theaters, but I did see it when it came out on DVD. And like I say, there was some of the things I imagined with SpongeBob was like when I actually imagined what it was like if SpongeBob went to church. I actually imagined like him and like Mr. Krabs and Squidward and Patrick and all of them going to church. Matter of fact, going to my church that I went to back then, not Brookwood, but the one I went to before that, while I was still in high school and lived, with my folks and everything. My old church back then, New Bethlehem, and it was. Yeah, sort of, which I'm not the only one that's imagined SpongeBob in church. Apparently someone on TikTok done that. And then I've also drawn up little stuff of like pictures and fan art and comics, of course, of some of the different episodes. There was even I'm gonna mention this. But before I mention what I'm about to say here, let me make a disclaimer. What I'm about to say right now, I do not want to see something made of this, like in some parody or something like that made of this, of what I'm about to say and everything. So here it is. I imagined the SpongeBob characters as Yu-Gi-Oh characters once, and now that I put that out there, another thing I need to make known: I don't want to see I don't want to hear talk of abridged Yu-Gi-Oh episodes with or better yet, all of a sudden them trying to combine SpongeBob with Yu-Gi-Oh. Other than the meat, okay. Now there is the thing with, that Patrick Pickle Jar meme, where he's hold up all kind of different things, and some of the stuff was, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon or Exodia, stuff like that. Okay, stuff like that. That's not too bad, because it's short and it's not really, that big thing. But what I don't want to see is something like the full on Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series style. All of a sudden, like something like that being made, with SpongeBob, that I know that's going to go a lot further than what I'm about to tell you that I, imagine, with, SpongeBob being, as the Yu-Gi-Oh characters. So like I say, everything even that I imagine is not something that I intend to be made into, to be put out there. So, like I say, I definitely imagine them as the Yu-Gi-Oh cast. SpongeBob, of course, was Yugi. Patrick was Joey. Larry the Lobster, I guess, would be Tristan. Sandy is Taya, and I guess Squilliam would probably be Pegasus. Somebody wonder, well, why not Plankton, because of the eye thing? But Plankton only has one eye, so yeah. Don't think that. Yeah, I think it works. I think the whole Millennium Eye thing works better with someone with two eyes. Plankton, I probably could see more as Merrick there. Yeah, so not sure about Bakura, but not sure who I would who would be Bakura out of the SpongeBob cast. But yeah, that was what I pretty much imagined there. Like all of a sudden, they get ready to do and Millennium Puzzle, Spongio. So yeah, SpongeBob would be like he have his regular voice as Yugi, and then he would have a voice like this when he does Yummy. Ha ha ha. My grandpa's deck has no pathetic god Skybar, but it does contain the unstoppable Exodia. So yeah, pretty much like that. That would be pretty much like that. So I'm gonna say on that there. I don't want to stay on that too long. It's pretty much it. Pretty much like the history of a pup named Scooby Doo. It wasn't all that much to matter other than just the different SpongeBob episodes, and also when I went to school, when I first started high school, every time I went to lunch, I imagined I was going to the Krusty Krab to get a Krabby Patty. Oh, and speaking of the Krabby Patty, I actually, oh boy, I think it was my 14th birthday, I actually wanted to try a Krabby Patty, a real Krabby Patty. So my mom brought a crab cake. She bought a crab cake, and I took the crab cake and I put it between burger buns to make it like a Krabby Patty. I did not like that. It did not taste good to me at all there. And I know some of y'all out there probably love crab cakes. I don't know if you would put it. I don't know if any of you that like crab cakes would put it between burger buns, but highly would doubt it. But hey, maybe somebody might. You never know. I mean, if I did, I'm pretty sure somebody else probably has done that. So, like you say, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that tried it, but I'm pretty sure, but I would assume anybody else who did attempt to do that probably would have actually liked it though, whereas it didn't quite go over so well with me. So yeah, that didn't work out so well. Ooh, excuse me. That's that was what. That's pretty much what it, but there was something else I did do that I did like, that I sort of made as a reference to something SpongeBob related, the chili patty. What I would do, as this was back, because I grew up on chili. I've eaten chili ever since like preschool, and I actually stopped eating chili when I turned 16. I don't know why, but for some reason my taste just went away for chili, just out of nowhere. Sort of like how I've enjoyed spicy nacho Doritos, and not too long ago I lost my taste for it. I actually had bought some to have with some chicken noodle soup, because I always because that was something in high school. I always ate it with chicken noodle soup. And for some reason, I just lost my taste for the spicy nacho Doritos. It just happened. Even I don't know why it did, but it just happened. So, so as Lex Luthor say in Nostalgia Critics Batman vs Superman video, even I don't know how I did all this impossible stuff. So, yeah, that happened. As for when I did like chili, yeah, I did what my folks would do. They took the meat part of the chili out of the can and put it between two rice cakes, because I ate rice cakes back then. It's been a while, but I probably still like rice cakes even now. But it's been a while since I've had that, because I have eaten them even not too long ago with stuff like putting sausage between them. Basically the big white cheddar rice cakes, the one that's the big size ones. Put stuff like sliced chicken or turkey between them. Sometimes these little sausage links that were like chicken, beef, and sausage together. But but with the chili, we took the meat part of the chili and put them between the rice cakes. It was pretty good, especially with a little pepper jack cheese. Yeah, funny thing with that pepper jack cheese, I never knew my mom was putting it in there until I caught her doing it one day, fixing my chili. And I was like, Mom, I don't like cheese in there. Why you put pepper jack? She said, Gabe, I've been putting this pepper jack cheese in every time, and you ate it. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing else. Okay. know how when your mama or any parental figure tell you something like that, you better now sit down and eat. Yep. That's why I'm exposed to cheese, and I like to eat some cheese, all because of mama. So, yeah, that's my life for cheese. Thank you, mama, for exposing me for sneaking cheese in there. So now I eat cheese and stuff. other than cheese pizza. Yeah, that was the only thing I ate cheese in back then before I realized that was cheese pizza. And now, I put cheese on my burgers and my sandwiches. Yeah. Kinda gotta control my cheese amount, to be honest. So don't get me wrong, you don't want to have too much cheese, but yeah. That was what I called the chili patty back then. The meat part, the chili between the rice cakes. And like the Krusty Krab, I even had thought of a restaurant called the Wacky Gabe. We serve chili patties. I guess I'm gonna have somebody try to come and get the secret formula for the chili patties. Only thing I could think of the secret formula being would be the pepper jack cheese. So, yep. And one other thing I want to add to this, before I close this out. I probably mentioned this before in the previous reviews, and in one of the reviews, SpongeBob, probably the first movie. But yeah, SpongeBob, I think, is definitely I know Steven Hillenburg, God rest his soul. I know you got that from marine. He did marine biology and stuff like that, and different stuff about the sea, and decided to make SpongeBob. But I think I think he had been working with Nickelodeon even before he made SpongeBob. I think he probably took some inspiration, not a lot, not saying all inspiration, but I'm pretty sure he took a little inspiration for him working at the Krusty Krab from Good Burger. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Because the patty wagon and then the Burger Mobile. Yeah. Good Burger, I think, influenced some of the stuff in SpongeBob with the Krusty Krab. So, yeah, that's and I definitely probably one day we definitely should do a royal talk of Good Burger. Yeah, that's gotta happen. Yeah, so like I say, that's sort of I say Good Burger is sort of the real live version of SpongeBob before SpongeBob was even thought of. So, yep. So yeah, there's that. So that's all I got to say. Gotta go take they say gotta go out. Gotta go out for a little bit there. Head out and then come back and start on while I'm getting these videos processed, because I got the which y'all probably see it already, but as I'm making this video, my the Sponge on the Run video is processing, which like I say, a lot of y'all are seeing already, have seen already, because it's been uploaded before I did this video. But yeah, so yeah, that might be a little confusing, but anyway, close it out right here, and hope y'all enjoy Sponge Month there. Wish this could have been a little bigger, but that's pretty much all I had on that as far as my history of SpongeBob. So, like what you heard, definitely like, share, subscribe. Buy some of my available comic books, which includes the Yumiko issue 1. I need to actually have that with me when I mention that, so I can show you guys. Yeah, Yumiko issue 1. And we will see you guys. Oh, and also support us on Patreon, even if it's just $1, but we definitely appreciate it. And we will see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.